After 912 weeks inside the world's top 10, Rafael Nadal has dropped to number 13 following the Indian Wells Masters. After 18 years ranked as one of the best 10 players in the world, it's the end of an era for Rafael Nadal. The Spanish icon has paid the price for an injury-plagued 2023, having not played since being hampered by a hip injury in his Australian Open defeat to Mackenzie McDonald. The longest top 10 streak in ATP history began in April 2005. Shortly before Nadal landed his first Grand Slam title at the French Open. Since then the Spaniard has written his name in the tennis history books and marked himself out as a true legend of the game. With 22 Grand Slam titles and a work ethic lauded by many across the globe, there is no doubting what he has brought. But all good things come to an end, and his drop out of the top 10 could signal the beginning of the end. To sum up just how remarkable his stint in the top 10 has been in terms of its longevity, there are 8 things we've picked out that didn't exist the last time Nadal dropped outside of world's top 10. All are very familiar to us and feel like they've been a part of our lives for a while now, showing just how long Nadal has been at the top of his game. Twitter. Nadal was only 18 when he made his way into the top 10, but Twitter, believe it or not, wasn't even born. That social media phenomenon officially kicked off on March 21 in 2006, with Nadal himself joining the platform some 5 years later. He's since amassed 15.7 million followers. Uber. Fair to assume that Nadal doesn't have to rely on using Uber services when he's at top tournaments around the world. But nor could he for the 6 years that preceded his breakthrough year. The concept officially launched in San Francisco in 2011. 4G. When Nadal was first tasting tennis success. Newspapers, websites, and Sky Sports served as the main sources of information for fans. These days, a mobile phone with 4G can tell you everything you need to know as it happens. The notion of 4G was born in America in 2012, and then came to the UK 2 years later. WhatsApp. A world without WhatsApp would now seem almost as alien as tennis does without Roger Federer. Nadal had spent more than 3.5 years in the top 10 when the app first came into play in January 2009. Bitcoin. Banks were familiar concepts when Nadal was rising through the ranks, but Bitcoin definitely wasn't. The currency began use in 2009, by which time the Spaniard had racked up 6 Slam titles and enjoyed a stint as world number 1.